Hey guys, this is Eric from Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Trunks. My apologies in advance for the delay of the video. I thought I was going to get him on Tuesday, but apparently there's some situation with my combined shipping with Ami, and I just got him this morning. Today is Saturday, by the way. And yeah, he looks really good, and we're entering this new era where they're changing the box and everything since the Awakening Goku. It's both good and bad, because, you know, they obviously don't display well with the older ones, but there's nothing we can do. It's inevitable. The technology has to move on, and here we are. And here's the left of the box, and the whole thing is just like a window packaging. And here is the left of the box. You have a little bit more pictures and a fist. Oh, that looks pretty good. And here is the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time, and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure itself still in the packaging, and I guess he came with the right amount of stuff, like no more, no less. 2 pairs of hands, 1 interchangeable cross arm, 2 interchangeable faces for the Super Saiyan, and 1 normal expression for the Saiyan head. Yeah, I feel like if I really wanted something else, maybe just 1 extra face or something. He doesn't really need karate chopping hands, but yeah, let's jump straight into the figure and see what we got. So here we have the figure itself, and as expected, this figure is amazing. And the moment I ordered this figure last year, I knew it's not gonna suck. It just can't suck. Like, it's Trunks, it's Dragon Ball, and it's a 2.0 body mold. It's just like the Super Saiyan Awakening Goku. Like, it's not gonna suck. You know exactly what you're getting, and it's gonna be amazing. But that said, it is kind of expensive. They used to run around $30, but they're around $50 right now. But I do understand Bandai has increased factory costs, so I'm not too worried about that. But I think moving forward, if they're gonna redo every single character with this kind of technology, I'm not too sure, but you know, I'm still probably gonna get it because it's obviously out of date. But I'm really happy to sell my old figures though. I think moving forward, they might release Cell, since they're gonna, you know, release the newer body Vegeta, and Cell is obviously not in scale with everyone else. Like, he should be a lot taller. So I think they're gonna do that, and hopefully they can release Super Saiyan Goku that's like looking nice. But yeah, that's not wasting any more time, and take him out of the stand and take a closer look at him. The shading on the hair is really nice. I really like all that, and the bangs is really cool, and they have that, like, the knots like tied it up. That's pretty good. I have the Jack Stow here, by the way, like the Jack Stow, the fake hair they had. Let me try to find it. Wait, I had it over here. Oh yeah, it's right over here. This one is the knockoff they had like 2-3 years ago, and I actually spent $20 on this one, and so I'm really sad about that. But they really did their market research and knew exactly what people want, so that's really cool. But the sad thing is they did not include the people call it the ascending hair. I'm talking about like the really crazy hair when he fought Cell. I call that the Super Saiyan 1.5 version, which is not complete, where he's all bulked up and everything. And hopefully they can like release that one on a future release, maybe in Vegeta package or something. But yeah, the paint job is really nice, and I did check the picture on the anime. It looks like he walked out straight from the anime. Like, the color is really accurate and everything, and the paint job is nice, and it's really good. It's just a good figure. Like, there's nothing else for me to say. I'm pretty sure you guys knew exactly what you were watching before you even opened the video. But yeah, let's take a look at the articulation. Alright, so for the articulation, it's still pretty standard. He is pretty much still in SH Figuarts. We're just gonna go over from the neck down. He can look up and down, no problem. And there is a lot of articulation over here. And I think the highlight of the figure is that the hip is different, and he has an ab crunch now. Like, this is really cool that he can do the ab crunch. So you can move that much forward. That looks really good, and you can move a little bit backward as well. So it gets kind of awkward if you move it too much, but I really don't mind that. And arms, you can go up that much. And can he do the final flash pose? I'm not sure. I don't think he can turn it that high. So that kind of sucks. So I hope they can fix it for Vegeta. So wait, can you pull that out? Not really, but he does have the butterfly over here, so that's pretty cool. It's enough range of motion, and this is really sturdy, by the way. But the bicep swivel is really loose. I know that you're supposed to you know, take this out to change the cross arm piece, but this is looser than I want to. Hopefully this is just my figure and not like a factory issue. And he does have the bicep curl, and this all is really standard. And this is not the first time we've seen these 2.0 hip. So what you do is you have this kind of joints, and this is really stiff. I'm worried, but he can do that no problem. So that means he can sit down like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you know, he can turn like that, everything. This thing turns really nicely. So I think this is where it gets kind of awkward. Like, how does he kick properly? I can never really try. All right, so he can do like a crazy kick like that. Yeah, so this thing, I think the downside of this kind of joints is that you can't really kick all that well. But it hides the joints pretty well, I suppose. But, you know, hopefully this thing he can't even do a split. So I hope can he do a split? Nah, I don't think he can, but he can kind of do it. But this thing is still not ideal, I think. Like, yeah, I guess you can kick kind of well. But anyways, that's it for the articulation, I guess. And let's jump straight into the accessories. Alright, so for the first accessories, Trunks came with a teeth grinding face, and that looks really good. Like, he's all ready to charge up and everything. And one thing I gotta mention regarding the new body mode is that it looks way better when he does the squatting pose. Like, here I have the most recent Vegeta to compare. It just looks way more natural when the new Trunks does it. Just take a little moment to compare it. Like, that thing looks way better in terms of this pose, of course. And yeah, before I forget, let's take a closer look at the face. The face up looks really nice as well. Look at all that teeth. Alright, so next up, he also came with the shouting face, and that looks really good. He's all done charging up and ready to fight. And let's take a closer look at the face, of course, and that looks amazing. He's like yelling his heart out. One thing I forgot to mention is that I really like the extended leg over here. Goku had a lot of issues with this. So like the older Goku, even the Awakening Goku has this kind of issue. Like it's kind of hard for them to stand just because this thing just doesn't come out like far enough. And you guys should know what I'm talking about, but I think that's one thing to mention. They really pay attention to detail and fix a lot of the stuff in this figure. And he looks amazing. Alright, so next up we have a pair of hands for him to use the solar flare. A really powerful ki blast, or he can be doing some push-ups. And he also came with a pair of gripping hands that can kind of pull off the final flash, and that looks really good. Alright, so finally the figure also includes a head sculpt where he's powered down, and that looks really good. And also the cross arm, he just looks amazing. I like all that shading in the hair, and this is the perfect head sculpt. Like, I really don't have anything bad to say about the head sculpt. And one thing to note that is you can actually swap the face, even though they didn't include any face for you to swap. You can use the Super Saiyan face as well. They're molded exactly the same way. So, which is safe to believe that they might release another Trunks maybe, and hopefully they do because this looks amazing. Maybe like a different version where the hair is down, it's not tied up or something. I don't know. Like, we'll see. If this thing sells well enough, which I'm pretty sure it will, they're gonna make more. But yeah, let's jump straight into size comparison then. Alright, so for the size comparison, we're gonna start with Trunks over here. And that looks really good. And by the way, there's no way for them to swap head. I really gotta throw that out there right now. So, the peg is just way too big for the newer one. And there's no way for you to swap. I'm not even gonna bother to try. Like, I'm just telling you right now, you can't. And it's unfortunate that it can't, but hopefully they can release another version where you can do it. I really hope they reissue like a complete new mold for this Trunks. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it at one point because this one is so popular. And yeah, next up I have, wait, let me check. I have the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta over here, which I just reviewed. And I think they look slightly out of scale. Just, I don't know, like maybe the other Vegeta that's coming out will scale better. But Vegeta's supposed to be shorter, so I don't know. Maybe they're like a completely different mold, and that's why it looks like that. And here we have Beerus over here. Beerus is a really tall fellow, but he never really stand with Trunks, so he's not in the same saga, so we can't really compare. Well, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta is also not in the same saga, so I don't know. And here I have Kamen Rider Ghost, and I'll be doing Spectre next, so do look out for the Spectre. And I have Persona U over here, and that looks pretty good. And next up we have Figma Gon right here, and that looks really good as well. And while I prepare for the figures on the right, let's do that over here. So here is him compared to the Super Saiyan Goku and some of the Avengers figure. Let me move Goku out of the way so you can kind of see it. This is what he will look like. So he's on a medium size, I would say. So that looks really good. And yeah, let me just prepare the middle. Let me kind of fix my camera a little bit. Excuse me. Maybe I should just like cut my size comparison into pieces. Let me know in the comments if you will like that. So we can compare with a lot more. Alright, there you go. So here is him next to Mace Windu, which I just reviewed yesterday. And some of the Kamen Riders and Power Rangers. So he is just a little bit shorter than Power Ranger. Or, I don't know, yeah, just a little bit shorter, I think. or almost about the same size. And here's some Kamen Rider, there's Mach, there's Proto Drive, and here's Levi, and here we have Sparta 300. He's on the shorter side. I have Kirito over here, and some of my other figures. I have Kakashi and Mace Windu and Kirito, and Bruce Lee and everything. They're all behind there. So yeah, maybe I should just cut my comparison video into pieces, and do let me know if you would like to see like that, and maybe I should try that next time. But yeah, that's it for the size comparison, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, of course I highly recommend the figure, and even if I tell you the figure sucks, you're still gonna buy it. Like, this is just a no-brainer for all the DBZ fans, and even if you're not DBZ fans, which I don't know why you're watching this video, you should be getting this. This is just one of the masterpieces. They should have done this guy years ago. This is definitely a fan favorite. There's so many knockoffs and everything, and I even got a Jackstow head, which I mentioned earlier. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 when it hits the US, because it will be a little bit cheaper when it hits the US, and this is probably gonna be around $45 with Prime shipping, Amazon Prime, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future releases, like especially with a new 2.0 body. I really want an SH Figuarts Goku, like with a normal Super Saiyan, or maybe Super Saiyan 2. They should do a Super Saiyan 2, and they should pair that with like Majin Buu, Vegeta. Like, that is like a no-brainer. So I think at this point, it's whatever they throw at us, we're just gonna buy it. So I think they're just gonna throw like the least important character. Like, they're gonna release another Vegeta right now. So that leads me to believe they're gonna remake Cell with a new body. Like, I'm really hopeful right now. Like, I hope they make a Cell, or actually, I really want a Fat Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, that would be amazing. And I think it's coming sooner or later. Like, it's gonna come. So let's just be patient and wait for it. But yeah, that's it from me. I'm gonna do some Kamen Rider review next. I'm doing Kamen Rider Spectre. And yeah, keep an eye out for that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do share the videos. And I know there's already a lot of videos out there. And thanks for the support. This is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.